SMLPA table assembly. If you ever had to work on one of these tables, you may have wondered what's the easiest way to reassemble them. Well, stay tuned because I will demonstrate how during this WolfTech Tip of the Day presented in collaboration with Support Pro. Bonjour, I am Jean-Luc, Sales and Marketing Coordinator. Let's dive right into the subject by going at one of our base assembly stations where Brian will demonstrate how we are doing it here at the factory. For a much more ergonomically friendly position, we suggest to put the machine base on a set of sawhorse stands. Before you put the first table plate in position, a good inspection of all the assembly components is critical. You need to verify the idler rollers, the sprockets, and all the bearings, as well as the swiveled air fitting. Then grease up the drive chain and use the threaded rod by the reducer to set the right chain tension. If needed, you can also access the sprocket mount on the reducer shaft via an opening located underneath the base. The last item to verify before installing the table plates is the home position trigger bracket assembly, its proximity sensor connection, and the gap adjustment that should not exceed 1/8 of an inch. At this point, we strongly suggest to use guide pins that would temporarily be installed in 2 of the big sprocket threaded holes to ease out the table plate alignment. Once installed, you can now bolt the bottom plate to the sprocket using the countersunk screws, and then you should ensure that both plates are flush all around. The next step is to connect and secure the air hose into its groove in order to protect it from being pinched during the top plate installation. Here you can see that we're using a pair of eye bolts and a dedicated lifting bracket to ease out the top plate manipulation. But you could also do this without any of these just by sliding the top plate in position. Here again, the guide pins will make a huge improvement to this process if you're using a lifting device like a forklift, for example. It is now time to bolt everything together, and here the trick is to partially thread all the bolts before you begin to tighten them up following a cross pattern. The next components that should be installed are the clamp guard spacer and the clamp assembly itself. You should cut the air hose about 3/4 of an inch behind the spacer and connect it to the clamp fitting before to tie it to the spacer like so. At this point, we recommend to test the integrity of the pneumatic circuit to ensure no leaks are found. We are doing this by simply blowing some pressurized air into the air hose from the tower location. Once verified, you can now finish the assembly by installing the clamp guard and the load back stopper angle iron, et voila! You're now ready to set the machine back in operation. So, this is it for today. I hope this episode was useful. Please do not hesitate to contact us with any questions you may have. Thanks for watching and have a great day.